Welcome back to my channel. Please, if you like my channel, please subscribe to it, as that really helps my channel. And if you could like the videos that you do like. I apologize about the shadow in this video. I don't have my lights set up in my office totally yet. And I have some places that are better than others, but then the camera setup's not correct. So what this one is doing one of these where the camera, my phone is pointing down towards my pages. In my journal here, which I'm going to show you today, we're going to do a flip through of my bullet journal. And so there is going to be a little shadow, as you can see with my fingers right there. So I apologize about that. I'm not a professional videographer and I don't plan to be. I'd rather just get you the information. So if you watched my last journal, we went through a setup where we set up a page, and then I explained my madness behind my bullet journaling, since I have incorporated both my business and my personal into one journal. So, and then of course I have junk journals, and I have Bible journals, and I have lots of other journals, but my day-to-day planner / journal is all incorporated into one. And I'll leave the link below, but I love these Vivid Scribbles. So I'll leave my Amazon link below for that. And that's what I'm using. These are 160 GSM, and I believe they have some that are even higher that I've written in before as well. So without further ado, this is going to be from May 1st through August 31st. So I do 3 times a year, 3 books a year. The beginning, I don't ever use my index, so I'll usually use this just to decorate or add some important notes. The first part is always where my goals are for that quarter, and important things that I need to know for that month or that year, that quarter, not quarter, whatever it is. So then the other cheat thing I did, as I explained in my other video, is I buy these little baby calendars from the Dollar Tree, and then I just cut them to size and glue them right into the journal. That saves me a lot of time. I know that a lot of people spend hours and hours doing their spreads for each day and each month. I did that a long time ago, and when I first started bullet journaling, and I decided that I'd rather work on my businesses and spend time with my family than doing a lot of that. So I do my own calligraphy / fonts and stuff like that. So this is May. And so then the beginning of May is going to be all of my goals for May, as well as a few, 3 main ones for the whole year, so that I can keep, and then I'll tag these with little bookmarks and stickies. This is the first week. So one of the things that I've done to make this go a lot faster for me is using washi tape. I absolutely am in love with washi tape. So I washi tape, as you saw when we did the setup, the sides, and sometimes I'll use the same washi tape. Sometimes I'll use 2 different ones. Sometimes I'll use 3, 4, whatever I feel like. And then I put a whole week in one spread. I used to have a week go for two spreads like this, but I found that because I'm a super list person, that I made my list too big, and I get very frustrated when I don't get my little, the bullet journal teaches you how to do little black squares, and you fill them in when you get the task done, and I hate to see those undone. So I decided, for me and my sanity, is to put them all on one page. Now, I don't work on Sundays, and I renovate my house on Saturdays. So once my house is fully renovated, which has been going on for 3 years now, I just finished my office / craft room, almost finished with my workshop. Kitchen's done, 1 bathroom's done. I still got 2 more bathrooms to do, and I still have the family room to do. I have my entertainment room all done already, because the kids are always here. They want to have that room already, and we have a billiards table, so we need that room already. That was one of the first rooms we did. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms done. I'm still working on my master bedroom. It's almost done. I just need to wallpaper 1 wall and then buy a bed and buy a king-size mattress, which I haven't done yet. Oh, and the framing and the baseboards need to be done in that room, but the flooring's down, so that's good. Then I think I'm all done after those. Oh, I have the 2 hallways to do. So anyway, I am almost there. So once this is no longer saying home renovations, because I try not to put anything else on there. It's going to be the day after this where I go out, I go see friends, I go hiking, things like that. Sunday is church, and then it's also plan, and it's the same thing every Sunday. Church, plan, read, think. So I plan for the next week. I do at least 40 minutes of thinking, and it depends on which business I'm really focused on. It's usually my main business, which is my virtual assistant company. And so then I really focus on that. And then I spend another 40 minutes focusing on my remodeling company, because those are the two breadwinner kind of like companies right now as I'm building the others. So those are pretty much the same all the time. So they don't ever have to have more than this little bit. Fridays are my free days, doctor's appointments, things like that. So that's fine there. Thursdays is always accounting, bookkeeping, taxes, all that crap. And then one special project to reward myself for doing the thing I hate the most, which is taxes. So, and then on Mondays, my virtual assistant day. Tuesday is always my remodeling day. And Wednesday is my Create with Katerina day, which is what you're listening to now. So those are my main focuses. And those will always have a lot of things to do on them. And so I try to keep it within these blocks. Then after 1 week, I have 2 journaling pages. And so I try to set these up ahead of time. This one I decorated with washi tape and then stickers and some pen. Then we go to the next week. And again, it's washi tape. And then we do another spread. So I try to do, and sometimes I make a match kind of like this. Sometimes I don't. The next spread, and you can see there's kind of a theme a little bit going on with a blue theme for me, like a light blue. Blue's my favorite color. Besides, I love pink, lavender, and blue. So, but blue is always, since I was a little girl, my favorite color, especially these colors and the blues. And then I did some stamping, and I on purpose did it thin so that way, and very light, so I can just write over it. So I thought that would really pretty to have that in the background after I do some journaling. I thought that would be very pretty. So I did that page, and then another week. And then this is the end of May here. So this is going to be this page will be what I didn't do in May that needs to be moved over to June, like main focuses. This is the goals for June. And this will be where I put my June, right? Yeah, I didn't do that yet. So yeah, so then I'll have a spread here. And I made a mistake and I skipped a page, which is fine. So now I'm going into like my pinks. So again, this is all washi tape. A lot of my washi tape I get from Teemu, especially nowadays. And they have really good choices there. And all my stickers, these are all from Teemu. Gorgeous stickers, absolutely amazing. I love butterflies. So you'll see a lot of butterflies throughout my work. Even when I'm sewing and the products I sell and make have a lot of butterflies. And florals, of course. And I love the vintage look. So that was really pretty. And then here's some more vintagey kind of, but more, the bright colors, not all the browns and the muteds. So this is another washi tape that I got from Teemu that was gorgeous with these little butterflies in them. I love it, and cherry blossoms. And then another spread. And then this is stamping again. So these are rubber stamps, not acrylic stamps. And so these are rubber stamps that I'm trying to use. I was gifted like, I don't know, over $3,000 worth. And I've never done it before. So also I'm just learning and figured, well, good place to learn. Like you can see the mistake there. Like I'm just not good at it yet. This is like the second time I ever stamped. The first one was that really light one, which I thought turned out really good. And then again, these are all from Teemu. I love with the gold shimmer in them. So this is another spread here. And now we're at the end of June, and so we're going into July. And then I'm kind of giving more of the sunflower look. Usually I do that in August, but so it's got some yellows going on in here. Again, lots of butterflies. All of this I got from Teemu. Again, this is gorgeous from Teemu. I bought a whole set. This is absolutely gorgeous. The only problem with Teemu is you don't get a lot on a roll like you do if you go to Michael's and you pay so much more. It's like, I don't know, 6 times more at Michael's than it is on Teemu. And then I go again, the butterflies. I love, Teemu has really, really good. So this is like a papery see-through sticker, clear sticker. And this is a more of a shiny see-through sticker. But I love but I also buy the ones with the white borders. But I love these translucent ones. They're just gorgeous. Oh, I did another blue. So I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I think because I wanted the birds, because I bought these bird stickers from Teemu when I wanted to use them. So I did the birdie washi tape and then these gorgeous, so pretty. And then I did some green And again, these are all from Teemu. And then this page with some beautiful flowers. This one here is not from Teemu. This one is not from, these are not from Teemu. These are from a book that I got a long time ago where you punch out the cutouts. But this is from Teemu. And then this page here is all from Teemu. Oh, I just love this shimmering. It's so beautiful. It's so high-end looking, you know. This is free printables that I get online from a journaling lady that I subscribe to her newsletter, and she sends these out every week, and I just print them, and I cut these to fit this journal. And so this is beautiful to journal on, and I just figured it's just so pretty. And now we're going into some more popping colors for the end of July. And now we're in August. Again, we have that. And then in August, I spent a lot with sunflowers. Love sunflowers. So these, again, from Teemu. I bought a whole set of just sunflower washi from Teemu, and it was just so pretty. Look how it's very detailed. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I did my spread with these. Again, these are all from, I love these kind too. So this washi tape is from Teemu too, but you have to peel it very carefully because it comes cut out like this. Some flowers. And then this I also, so pretty. I got this big fat washi tape from Teemu as well. And again, more beautiful oranges colors. These again these two are from the lady who who I get the free printables from. And then I washi tape them down. I stick them down, but then I washi tape just to make sure they stick. And then these are some pop outs that I got a long time ago from one of those, those books that you buy for cardstock paper for journaling and scrapbooking, and then they'll have little cutouts, and so those are just little cutouts. And then this is some more of I wanted to go do a little, kind of like a little more beige theme going on, and that's it. And then that's the end of here, September 1st. So that's going to start my new book. But then back here is going to be, in the very back, like I explained before, is all my expenses for each month and income from the businesses. So these are all income, and then all my doctors here, I put those in there in case anything happens to me. My kids can just come here, find out who my doctors are and their phone numbers. And then all of this is just journaling, daily journaling stuff that I do. And there's about, let's see, that's 189, 80. So like about 100 pages of just journaling. And believe me, I always run out. So I journal a lot. And I'll also put pictures in here of my grandkids, my kids, special events we do, birthdays, things like that. So kind of like, almost like a scrapbook, but I'll like put one picture, cut out a photo here that I get from Walgreens. I'll order them from Walgreens, regular prints, and then I'll write a little story around it, things like that. And I just love that they have, that Scribbles gives you these beautiful ribbons. And so what I do on my ribbons is I have a method to this. So what I do is at the beginning of the month, let's go to the very beginning. In the very beginning of the month. So this one here is going to be my goals, right? So I always have my goals, and I look to see, yeah. So I always have my goals as one of the ribbons. And then the first week of current week I'm working on gets another ribbon. And then the second week, the week moving forward, gets a ribbon. So that's how I do it. And any other kind of markings, I use just regular, those little sticky things that they're like little highlighter flags, I'll put flags, or I'll create my own tags or things like that and poke out and write what it is. So like for the doctors, I'll put one there, and that way it'll just say doctors, and it'll poke up here and says doctors, or over here and say doctors. It has a cute little pen holder, which I never use because I do color coding with my writing. So one isn't going to be good enough for me. So that's my walkthrough on my bullet journal that I do and I try to do so now it's the beginning of April. I already want to have my May, June, and July ready at least, and then August a little bit later. And then when July comes around, I'll start working in my the last book for the year, which is going to start in September, because then I can plan ahead, and I have tons of birthdays in my family in September. So it's probably the biggest month for birthdays in our family. So I have a lot, and I try to get all that pre-planned as well. And then my birthday trip or different things, that vacations and stuff like that, I always try to have that in the book already. If not, I'll keep like some notes and then just put those into that book. So I'll just like take a scratch piece of paper. I'll just pretend this is a scratch piece of paper. I'll stick it in here, and let's just say the thing is going to happen in June 26th. So I'll just stick it in that week ahead of time. And then if the book hasn't been done at all, I'll just take it and stick it wherever, and I'll know that those are the notes for the next 4 months. So hopefully that helps you, get you excited about trying to plan it, especially if you're running a business. If you're running a business and you are, so you're running a business as well as your personal life, and you're trying to combine it all and trying to streamline it. This is a great way to do it. All right, see you on the next video. Please like my video and subscribe. Look forward to talking to you again soon.